What is going on, my Patriots? How you guys doing? Welcome to another edition of, you guessed it, Joel Davis Media Network. I'm about to be on camera in a second. Sorry guys that I have not been on for a while. I have had my hands in a lot of projects because I have a lot of channels that I am trying to maintain at this time. I'm trying to build up my Instagram. I'm trying to build up my TikTok platform and my Twitch gaming platform. So I have a lot going on, and this is the reason why I have not been active like I normally have been. But I'm back in the game. You will see your boy. I'm active and ready to get back at it. So let's jump into this, man. Michelle Wu. You know, guys, before I get in this story, I have to say something here. Ignorance is taught. Okay? Ignorance is taught. You're not born with it. And we are starting to see a trend with these liberals, especially a lot of white liberals and some of these Asian liberals too. It's like they always want to play this whole race card. So Michelle Wu takes the time to send a invitation to everybody via email about what was to happen at the Christmas party for city council and all this shit. And then she busts out and put a notation there saying, oh yeah, there is no white folks allowed. This is a all people of color party. Let that sink in for a minute. So when she says this bullshit, someone leaked the email, which I think is classic. And when it got leaked, she was under backfire. Now her assistant, you know it's got to be one of those woke black folks, said, well, she's showing appreciation to the black culture in Boston and in the city of trying to promote things. Guys, let's talk about this. Boston has a very fucked up history right now with racism, okay? Since the 1970s against black folks, you can look it up. Yes, it was apparent that people they did segregation last. And a lot of folks did not want to be segregated in these communities. And there was a lot of violence on both sides of the spectrum. Not just one side, both sides. Black folks fighting white folks fighting black folks. Now, you hear one say it was more than the other. I wasn't there, but it is documented. Now, you know the history of that town. Wouldn't you want to have a togetherness party where black and white are all together instead of now trying to turn it into an all black party to where only people of color and Hispanic people come in? And let's talk about doing something like that in the city of Boston when Boston predominantly got white folks. You're stirring up racial tension. You know what they say, history repeats itself, right? Well, now you're about to make history repeat itself again. Yeah, force busting. That's what it was. Force busting. I'm sorry. I apologize. It was really about force busting because Boston, but in the end, Boston wanted to be like everyone else in the U.S. because they knew the South was already doing it, and they wanted to be like the people up north in New York and all this other stuff. So they decided, well, we're gonna do it too. So they force busing, and that's how this shit came about, and it was a nightmare. Which they were doing desegregation, excuse me, because it was segregated at one time. But still, it's got a bad history. And you're bringing up that history and making it appear that the city has not evolved, that it didn't change. You're still a racist piece of poo. Now you're being racist the other way around because it is the popular thing to do because you want to be part of this so-called woke culture. This is dumb. This is why racism do not stop in this country. Everybody wants to continue to push the envelope with that bullshit. And when they do it, it's always the same little endos that they put in. Well, you know, we're only doing that because we're trying to show appreciation to the people of color. Look, quit making black folks a victim. And quit making us a scapegoat for your bullshit. I'm just speaking for myself. Don't use me as a scapegoat. You the one decide to do this dumb shit. This is the dumbest shit I ever heard. Dumbest shit I ever heard. You might as well should have called that motherfucker the Black Panther Christmas party. What the hell wrong with y'all? Crazy, dude. And then it gets worse. Not only do we have racism and fake apologies running rapid in the news, we got the sports world right now. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't follow sports, and that's fine, but I know y'all follow me on this channel, but just look this one up, okay? So, there's a guy in the league that plays for the Warriors named Draymond Green. Very popular guy. Just signed a $100 million contract with the Warriors, and he's managed by the same agency that's ran by Rich Paul and LeBron James. Okay, so yeah, LeBron James has his own agency. If you didn't know, him and a buddy, a friend of his, they went to business together. But that's neither here or there. But either way it goes, this crazy ass man has been lighting the NBA world up, throwing punches, getting fists. He fucking choked out Rudy Gilbert during the game. He had like it's the 1980s. Like it's the 1980s. So after doing all this core crazy ass weird shit, acting a damn fool, the last stretch for them, he punched a guy. First of all, he knocked the white European player down night before he go and punched this black guy in the face. I forgot the guy he punched in the face name from the opposite team after losing. So he is now suspended indefinitely, which is right. That's what you're supposed to do. If you can't handle the pressures of playing and losing on a professional sports team, I'm with it. You need to be suspended. But what makes me mad is Gilbert Arenas' ass on a podcast bust out and said that he wished that Draymond would have knocked out more white European basketball players because they're taking over the game from the black American NBA players. Are you fucking dumb right now? Are you fucking dumb? What do race got to do with your basketball skill level? Okay? If you can play basketball and you're good at it or great at it and someone else comes as a competition, you're supposed to practice and perform better than that guy. And if you're not athletically inclined like that other fucking guy, you're supposed to use your smarts, your brain, to get around that. I mean, that what Larry Bird did, perfecting the three-point shot. Exactly. It was started by white folks. I don't get it. What is going on around this motherfucker? All this racial bullshit. I've never seen it in my life. It's like people wake up for this shit. Like, dude, so you're telling me that it's okay to endanger a player that's white life because they're white, but don't do the same energy with a black person if you're frustrated or losing in the game. And oh yeah, by the way, please do it because you're so afraid that the white player is going to show you up as a basketball player because you're black. That's dumb. That is done. Yeah, you're right. Bird athleticism was underrated. He didn't have to dunk. He was just a good three-point shooter, and he was quick. He was fast. He was fast, and he could get to the line. He could get to the post and do that shit like nobody else do. He could do an 18-foot shot. He could do a 25-foot shot. While these other fools couldn't do that. You know, only person that's good at doing that now is the boy from the Warriors, Steph Curry. But it doesn't even matter about that. I'm just so sick and tired of this racism bullshit. Because it makes me want to puke. Like, how did we get here, bro? Like, literally, how did we get here? How did we get to this point of our lives where race is the big factor? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm back. Man, I just don't get it, man. Like, everybody wants to play the race card now. And it's sad that we came to a world where this is the new norm. Race is the new norm. And here's the thing, guys. As a black American, I'm sick of it. I really am. All right? I really am. And this is why I'm sick of it. Because I have too many friends of many nationalities. Since I've been doing this whole social media gig, I've met a lot of people online that have been kind to me, helped me, especially when me and my family was homeless. And they were all types of, in fact, most of them was white. And I have nothing but profound respect for anyone that is trying to live the American dream and do the right thing. This whole racism of this black people always being underrated is bullshit. It is not like it was back in the day. Let me tell you something. Back in the day, in my time growing up, I would say in the 90s, the early 2000s and on back, yes, if you was a black American, it was rough, okay, on a lot of things. You didn't get a fair shot on a lot of shit if you didn't apply yourself super hard, okay? That's for one. And it was most of the time you had to fight while applying yourself to get noticed. But today's climate, you're a black person now. You like the new, it's like the new golden pass. Everybody want to be one. Everybody want to be black now because you get all kind of opportunities right now, damn near. And especially if you're an immigrant right now, you get $9 grand a month at Chicago. Chicago right now, $9 grand a month just for being an immigrant. So this racial shit is now, it's gotten to the point, it has been really exaggerated. And let's don't forget about being prosecuted. If you're a black person in a lot of these major cities right now, you can damn near, you can kill somebody and get out on bond on your own recognizance in a lot of these areas. So I don't know, man. I don't get it. I really don't. I'm real confused. Maybe it's just me. But anyway, guys, I will be streaming tonight. It'll be probably about 8:30. I will be streaming on my platform. We'll be getting it in. We'll be talking good shit. And we will be promoting good vibes, man. But please like, share, subscribe. Jump in here. Tell me what y'all think. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. I'm taking my ass to work.